Thanks for coming. Been a while. You look well. So, some old friends called... Still a concern. With your assistance, I can complete the modifications quickly. Good. Now that we have a working array, our next step will be reading a massive energy surge.
Warning, ship is under attack.
Oh, that was unpleasant. Still, there are no damage reports. Scanning. According to astrometrics, we were catapulted several hundred light years from... Here's some facts to go along with those legends. Feels that way to me. I can boost the signal once the ship...
We are receiving your signal. On behalf of the Excalbian people, I bid you welcome. Yes, I suppose that would be a bit of a... That is a complicated matter. Welcome, friends. I do hope the local climate is to your liking.
The climate's fine. It's our abduction that we have a problem with, friend.
My apologies. It was not an action of my choosing, I can assure you.
Your presence is required for a matter of great importance.
Greater than conversations with dead presidents?
Long ago, the two of us were involved in a study, if you will.
An evaluation of two concepts, good and evil. The initial results were ultimately inconclusive.
The debate has continued since that time.
We now seek a final resolution.
What does that have to do with us, exactly?
You have been chosen as advocates for the concept of good.
But you will not face it alone.
Hello. Looks like we have a lot of work to do here.
That's putting it mildly.
You have questions. In this, we find violent failure to the trial away.
I think we need to be cautious when dealing with the Excalibur. For now, I say we play their game and stay in one piece. Look...
Michael Burnham, of the USS Discovery. Judging by your uniform, over 150 years. To address your original...
Take heart, my friends. Well said. Please, accompany me. Beyond that portal, the first trial awaits. Good luck, my friends.
My tricorder's showing a class...
This is a safe position for now, but...
This didn't happen long ago. Romulan. The Romulans are...
These Romulans are Tal Shiar.
This one was killed by heavy plasma weaponry.
Makes sense.
Of constructs. They're using anti-proton weapons.
Heralds. Not a good sign.
Those were Iconians?
Heralds are augmented, sir. There's a tactical force field. SGR and Herald's fighting Reman combat squads. Wonderful.
So, these Remans, they're on our side. Good to know.
You there! I would speak with you! Your timing is fortuitous, my old. The lab is not far from here.
Looks like there's another tactical force field blocking the way.
It may not be in an obvious...
Excellent. Hakiv has holed up in the south like the...
You might be able to block trans...
Ambush! Look out!
Warfare as a trial of good versus evil. Curious.
War is a lot of things. Good isn't one of them.
Obersec. This ends now, Hakiv.
We have bigger problems. The Iconian Gate is...
Then let's shut it down.
I need help at the gate! Taking fire over here. fire over here.
He has a stealth field. Spread out. Find him.
You think you've stopped me? The Iconians already know. They know everything.
I don't care. Blood calls for blood, Akiv.
No, not like this. You're better than this. If you do this, it won't be justice. It'll be murder. You don't have to do this.
He must pay for what he's done.
All right, what's the call? Help Obasek or catch Hakiv?
Obasek's in bad shape.
Hakiv's getting away. If he leaves through a gateway, he could return with enough like this door here.
I surrender. You have me.
Rest easy, friends. This part of the trial...
Chose to stop Hakiv, removing a critical Iconian ally from the conflict. However, Obasek dies. Without his leadership, the hope of Riemann unification with the...
On the battlefield, the decision to sacrifice a life in the course of saving the lives of others is never made lightly. In stopping their enemy in flight, these people stalled a terrible invasion and saved the lives of untold millions. The needs of the many on this day.
The trial continues. Proceed through the nearby portal when you are...
Come this way for your next trial.
Any idea where we are? I haven't seen...
Yes, some of this tech is damage control teams. The ship's been in a rough fight.
This looks like some kind of command station.
Secure the area. You might be able to find useful data here.
My plan to recruit... The petty squabbles over the Tox Utat have become tiresome. The Sphere Builders grow suspicious of my inquiries. I believe they begin to realize what my ultimate goal is, what I shall do once this war is won. Krog becomes impatient, despite her.
Funny, I've been to Procyon 5, and on the bridge of the enemy flag.
We should leave.
There's a turbo lift down this way. This door here.
I'm detecting a massive buildup of temporal energy ahead.
Yeah, along with multiple life forms, all armed.
Nice try. But you're done here. You haven't seen the last of me!
I see him. Noise on the upper platform. Waste time as you see fit, Roman. It will be for naught.
History shows you have a habit of meddling in the affairs of others.
We believe it is time to break you of that habit.
Here to parley? Or shall we just start shooting at one another? You. Apparently Daniels hasn't grown weary of plucking. I will fight this battle again and again until I stand victorious!
I understand the need to bring back the ones we've lost.
Living in the past is an exercise in futility.
I will not be defeated! I control time itself! Enough! I will erase you all!
You can't control time! If anything, time controls us.
Deep, but wasted on Roy. His grief blinds him to things like logic and truth.
I'm so close! I won't let you win! Core is ready. I will end you and take my ship back in time.
You cannot stop our plans!
This time I'll make sure you're never born, even if I have to shoot you in the cradle.
Noi! Husband, please! You don't have to do this.
How can this be? You were lost.
I'm here now, husband.
Why? Cloud.
Because this war needed to end, Noi.
Before it consumed us all. Noi was a danger to all life, even in the Dominion.
She's got a point. Without Noi, without Anorex, the TLF will lack the power.
The situation could have been avoided. He was finished. You didn't need to execute him. Maybe. This is a time ship. We should be able to...
You have chosen wisely. I have much to discuss with the leaders of the Alliance. Steps must be taken to protect the timeline from criminal.
I believe that will be enough for this trial, my friends. Yarnik awaits our return. Let's return.
In allowing the murder of Noi, you made him a martyr for his cause, and the temporal war continues. Noi's followers go on to destroy the homeworlds of every Alliance member in antiquity. With no opposition, they become the dominant force throughout space and time.
The loss of Noi was tragic to be certain. But the risk of losing countless more to temporal manipulation was too great. In his madness, Noi's pursuit of vengeance would have laid waste to many a world. Bringing an end to that insanity was a mercy.
Your participation in the trial has been informative thus far, but we require more.
This way.
This place isn't familiar. Either of you know where we are?
I know where we are, I just...
Science officer's log. ESA 4 was a test site for... We've set up a plasma reactor to power...
This is a recent entry, but the area is deserted. We need to know more.
Science officer's log. Control, I need to get the sphere data. If Tilly was here...
Everything matches up to the point where Discovery crashes. That's where things change, and for the worse. Judging by the lack of survivors present, I think we have to finish what they started. Do you have a question? We were so close to this. To failure. To death. We need to set up the phase discriminators at that console. Good. Now we need to prepare the stasis beams at that console. So far, so good. We need to use that console to prime the EMP next. Almost finished. Use that console to align the containment field. We've set up the trap. Now all it needs is... Yes. Assuming things go as they did before, the Red Angel will appear in time to save my life. When that happens, activate the trap.
I've done all I can with these ancient phase discriminators.
We should have the power we need for this little stunt.
But we're only getting one shot, so make it count. No pressure.
Ready when you are, Commander.
Right. Do it.
Initiate sequence on my mark. In 5, 4,
3, 2. Wait, abort! Do not engage! Picking up a massive surge of tachyon radiation.
She's here! Do it! Do it now!
Activate the phase discriminators. Activating EMP.
What are you doing? We don't have time for this. Discovery is gone. We have to deal with it ourselves. We have to stop Control now, or it all ends.
Now we have 2 burn-ups. This ought to be interesting. I get the feeling you were expecting someone else in that suit, Commander.
Yes. My mother. Transfer the sphere data to my suit so I can take it into the future. How? The sensor log said Discovery went down with all hands.
Struggle is pointless.
Control's using members of Discovery's crew as shock troops. If I leave the field, I'll return to the future. You'll have to fight Control without me. Control can't be killed with regular weapons. You need to do something unconventional. Try to magnetize the floor. It'll disrupt it. Weaken it and lure it to me. I'll distract it while you give it a magnetic shock. It'll take several shocks to finish it for good. Lead it to the platform! I've got its attention! Quick! Magnetize the floor!
It's weakened! Lead it to the platform! Hurry! Magnetize the floor! Finish it off!
Personal shield losing power.
I did it! It's down! Ah! Control is using nanites to take over the future version of me. If that happens, it'll gain access to the—
I can try to inoculate future Burnham with my own nanites. This should prevent Control from—
Too risky. The suit could wind up trapped here. Given time, Control could find a way to act—
I could do that, but losing that data, all of that knowledge gone forever. Get ready. This is gonna sting. A lot.
Do it. That's a little more than a damn sting.
Get it right. Resistance is futile. It worked. The sphere data is secure within the suit, and future Burnham is... Unfortunately, we have a new problem. Yeah, and now there's a Borg control hybrid version of me running loose somewhere. Whatever the...
Rest easy. The trial of Esau 4 has come to an end. My apologies, friends. Come along, my friends.
While we appreciate the pursuit of knowledge, we also realize that it can lead to catastrophe. Because of your decision to preserve the data, Control continues to exist. The fate you work to prevent.
The future is a very mutable notion. It is entirely possible that the actions taken today forestall Control's march to supremacy. The data preserved could very well hold the key to its defeat, along with many wonders long lost to the ravage of time.
I have my concerns regarding this trial. Yarnik isn't a very impartial judge, and he's clearly a prominent figure in...
I have been informed that Yarnik and the others wish to privately discuss the result